Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jill if you are new here, and I enjoy sharing different beauties, tips, tricks, and more. And today I'm going to do a follow-up video from the Dollar Tree makeups that I did. If you didn't see my original one, I'm going to go ahead and link that in the description box below, and you'll see the makeover that I did the first time. I will also link my video to the overall haul that I got initially. So like I said, this is going to be makeover 2 as a follow-up from the first video in case you haven't seen that one yet. So I am going to say that I am starting out with Mary Kay Concealer and CC Cream. And I'll tell you why. I used these in the first video from the Dollar Tree, but they actually made my face like a little itchy and all when I had them on for a little bit, so I didn't want to do those again today. But you can see how they work it all in the first video. We can go from there. Today, I'm going to show you a couple of the items that I'm going to use. I'm going to be using this Essentially Ageless pressed face powder. So that's there in the boxes here, and this is going to be the application I'm going to use with it. I am going to reuse a blush that I used from the first video. I didn't realize that I only picked up about one blush when I did it the first time. Then also, I went ahead and took this one out, but this is a liquid liner. Okay, so I'm going to be using these eye colors today. It's a different palette with some pretty cool colors, so we're going to see what we can do with those. I am also going to be trying out the Ioni mascara. This is a little different than the Wet n Wild one, and again, you can look at my first video to see my reviews on those. And then we are going to be using this lip color. So we'll go ahead and take these out of the packages and we'll get started. Okay, so the first product I'm going to go ahead and try on and review for you is the Be Pure Essentially Ageless Blurring Pressed Powder with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. This is in the light to medium color, but as I had also mentioned in the first video, one of the things that I don't like about it is they don't put the color on the product itself. So if you want to try to remember it because you do like it or go back to it, it's not on there, but it is listed on the box. So this is in the light to medium. This was the lightest one that I could find. So we're going to give this a try and see how it goes on. And I'm going to use the cute little heart buffer that they have there. And it's really easy. You just slide your fingertips up in there and it just helps to pat it on. So I'm going to put a little bit on and see how we like this. See if it works or not. And powder, you just want to press in. I like the little heart shape there so that you can get it in right underneath the eyes. The shade isn't too bad for me. Maybe a little bit on the dark side, darker than I would normally choose for my skin tone. I'm going to pat it all in here though and just go with it for this makeover. And sometimes when you're just starting out, it can take a little time to match the exact color. It's a little trial and error. Let's see, get this around here a little bit. And you can start to see the coverage, but you can definitely see that it's a little dark for my facial features and tone. I would probably prefer to be just a little bit lighter for me, but we'll go ahead and give it a try. And get it all on there, pressed in real well. And these kind of powders in the compact, they're really good for like touch-ups throughout the day as well. Just throw them in your makeup bag and take them along with you for the day, and it just helps get any excess oil off of there. So not too bad as far as coverage. You can see that in the lighting there. Okay, so that is the first one. So I did use this blush in the last one, and this is a pretty good blush. So it's a cream blush. And you can apply this with your fingertips and either blend in with your fingers, or I like to blend mine in with a brush. I was going to say blush again. Always have to get some kind of blooper in my videos. So you just swirl a little bit on your finger, tap it on your cheekbones where you want to blend it in at. This one's nice and smooth, and this one's pretty good for $1.25. This isn't a bad blush at all. And you could actually even use it on your lips as well for a little bit of extra color. So then I'm just going to take my brush, I keep saying that, my brush, we'll use this mirror, and give it a good blend in there. And as I said, you can also use your fingertips to do this or a brush. Either way will work. You could actually even use oh my goodness. If I cut out all my bloopers today, we would be here for a while. You could also use a beauty blender to also do your blush if you like. I think it's a lot of bees there today for me. So we'll go ahead and get that blended out. Like I said, that is a pretty good product from the dollar store. But that's from Clean Beauty. And again, they did not put the color on the back of it. I believe it was a blush or a rose color. In my prior video, I have the exact name for that one. Okay, so now we're gonna have some fun with these pretty colors. So I'm gonna use the applicator to give the full effect of the Dollar Tree. As I mentioned in my other videos, I do like to use brushes normally, or I use my finger to dot for a little bit more color. But we're gonna go ahead and use the applicator that came with it. And this one doesn't even, it just says 6 color eyeshadow, so I can't really give you colors or anything for that one as well. So let's see how well these apply and if there's any fallout on these. I'm going to start with the light color first. I'm going to put this on the base of my eye, all over. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the other eye and get that color done, and then we'll move on to the next color. Okay, so as you can see, that is a really nice light base coat that I'm going to start with. And then next I'm going to jump over, I'm going to do the teal color next. And I'm just going to go right around the top of my lash line on this one. The sponges aren't too bad for an application. Some people prefer them. It just really is based on preference of what you want and how you want the coverage to go on. So here's a little bit, oh, almost used my other palette there. Okay, I'm going to clean that up a little bit and put the other one on the other eye, and then we'll go to the next color. We'll make it a little fun today. Okay, this is the turquoise color that I put on, and next I'm going to add a little green, and then at the end I'm going to be blending everything together, but this is the green color that I'm going to be using next. And I'm going to put this more like on the outer corners of my eye. But they're pretty pastel colors. These would be beautiful for the springtime. And I'm just going to put that over here to add a little accent on the side of the eye there, you can see. Keep wanting to dip into my other palette here. And we're going to do some more on the other side. I said right on the outer corner. Just to add a little pop of color and a little definition to the eyes, if you can see that. And it will still need a little blending before the end of this look is over. And then I think I'm gonna do a little fun pop of purple. And I'm gonna go for the darker purple so it shows up a little better. And I'm gonna put that in the middle of my eye. So that's gonna go right here, right up the middle. You can see how that blends in there. And a little bit on the other side. Just fun to make like a chrome look. All right, I'm gonna go off camera to touch those up a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, and if you can see the colors blended in on there, just makes a fun little like chromo fusion type look there. So next I'm curious to try their liquid eyeliner and see how this functions and does. So hopefully we'll have some pretty good luck with this and it won't be dry or anything, but oh, it's a pretty light tip. So let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to start my wing going up for me because I tend to have hooded eyelids, so I want to raise them up a little bit. So I'm going to start on this side here. And then you just want to draw your line first going up. And then you're going to come across the lash line, which this is a little difficult to draw with. And then you come back across the line here and you fill it in and make it as dark as you want across the lash line for your wing. So as you can see, it's a little bit runny. So I'm gonna go off camera to try this on the other side, and then I'll show you what it looks like. It's a little hard to do with the mirror this way, so give me 1 second. Okay, so it's not a bad eyeliner for $1.25. I do feel like it's a little tough with the applicator brush. I'll show it to you here on camera on my wrist so you can see what I mean. This side didn't go on too bad. This side I would like to clean it up a little bit. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's just like a real thin little brush and it moves like really easy. So not a terrible line or anything. I have another little tip for putting on liquid liner that I can show in one of my shorts. But basically, if you put a little eyeliner on first for the area that you want to do your wing, and then you go ahead and put this over top or whatever color you may be using. But I'll demo that at a later time and show it to you. So it's an okay liner, not terrible. It does start to dry quick. So like if you're trying to go back and fix that like I was trying to do there, it is a little difficult to do that. So, but overall, like I said, not too bad. And then the mascara, which I had started to apply a little bit. Let me show that to you. And then I will be doing my other eye. It has a little thicker wand. I can't say that I'm overly crazy about this one either. It actually feels like dry, like it's just not a lot of product coming out on it. And it doesn't really like open up my eyes like I like with my favorite mascaras. But it's not bad for putting some color on. And if you have fuller lashes, this might be better for you. I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, but let me show you the difference. So you can tell it is coming out. It's just probably not my preference for a mascara is what I'm going to say. So let me do the other side here for you if you can see that. Just to get some color on there. But it kind of like, you can feel it like catching the lashes. Very thick brush. So you can see it doesn't accent too much, but you do get a little bit of the color on there. So again, it's not bad for $1.25. Something you should try out and see what you think. Ione, that's it. I want to make sure I say the right name. They also have the fake lashes in there, which I did not pick up at this time, but I've heard that they're actually pretty good. So then next I'm going to do the lipstick, and this also has a lip gloss in it, which I also do not think that they put the color on there. So hang on 1 second, let me see if I can find the packaging. I'll tell you the color. Okay, so the color for this one is going to be called Clarity. It was on the packaging. So that would be the only thing that I would request that some of these products do, is to put it actually on here, because if you end up loving that product color or whatever and then you don't know what you need for the refill, it can be kind of frustrating. So let's see how this one turns out. Well, A little surprising. I don't know that I would exactly say it was the color I was expecting to come out of that tube. It's more like, if you can see it, it's like more orange tones. And I thought it would be more of like a mauve tone. So let's try to put a little gloss over top of it and see if it tones it down a little bit. I wouldn't say it would necessarily be a color that I would choose for me on a regular basis. So here's the lip gloss. I'm gonna put this on the other side. Just gives it a little bit of shine. Oh, this one smells like bubble gum, actually. There's a strong bubblegum smell to it. So put that together there, and then we'll look at the final look. So I hope you all enjoyed that look today. It was a quick little video just to go back over some of those products and give you my thoughts and reactions to them. Like I said, I have the beginning one where I had got the haul of everything, and then I had another video where I did a makeover of the first several products that I got, and then these are just some more of the colors and all. I do have a few more products that I will be featuring. They will either be in another fuller video like this, or I may be doing some shorts with them. And as you notice, if you've been a subscriber, you can see that I've been adding some other things to my shorts as well. We went to the beach a little bit. I've been showing you some of my favorite sandwiches because I'm a vegan and I also eat whole food plant-based. So I'll probably be incorporating some of those things back into there. But I'd love to hear your feedback. Let me know what you think. When I initially started the channel, it was mostly focused primarily on Mary Kay products, which I am still going to feature. I actually have a fun video coming up with that soon, so I have lots of videos planned out. It's just a matter of getting them all put together and on here. But I'd love to have your feedback. Tell me what you think with the direction the channel is going and if you're enjoying it. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it as I grow this channel. And if you did enjoy this video, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. I'd love to have you come back and follow along with me. And I hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing day.